Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kara, and this is your January forecast with the Animal Wisdom Oracle cards. I've been seeing a lot of hawks lately in Northern California. They kind of they migrate here in the winter, and you'll just see them hanging out just like little statues on the power lines, posts and stuff like that, looking for their little rodent next meal. So I'm happy to be back with you guys. Happy to have the Animal Wisdom Oracle cards here to share with you what's coming up. So I'm just shuffling and tuning into January, and I just got that tingle of looking at these three cards. They're really interesting. I just pulled three cards because I just felt like that was it right there. So the three cards, the eagle. So this is having the big picture, being in partnership, being connected to your life, to your community, to your world. The coyote, all about, coyotes are generalists. They integrate all these different aspects of themselves and of their environment. And the most important message, when I think of coyote, I think of the coyote's message to people, which is that your relationship with yourself is the foundation for all of your other relationships. So it's interesting to get the partnership and then the relationship with yourself. And then the African elephant is the third card. And that is really about traditions and integrating traditions into a new world without compromise, really honoring the integrity of what the tradition is about. So really finding what that is, and going with it and modifying it as needed, but really honoring what is so. So I'm going to scoot over because I feel like I'm looking sideways instead of looking right at the middle of the screen. I don't want you to think I'm looking down or something. So as we look at these three cards, I'm just not quite getting a story yet. And oftentimes, I get the three cards and they kind of tell a story about the month. So I'm just going to hold them up for you and let you tune into them. Maybe there's something there for you that you can see in the cards. A pattern, maybe there's intuitive information coming up for you. That's really the value of the cards, is that they speak to us through our intuition. So we get nudges and insights and understanding. So to me, if I look at these three cards, it feels like this is a time, and it's perfect because it's the new year, to take up a broad view. So if you're doing some planning, some visioning for the year, the energy is just right to do that. Really think about your relationship with yourself this year. So really make that the foundation for everything else, and everything else will integrate there. So as you're looking at what you want to create this year, which I do every year, really think about how you want to be with yourself, with that relationship, and have everything come out of that place. And then finally, have your vision, have the flexibility, but don't compromise. Don't compromise yourself. Don't settle for less. This month is really about dreaming big into what's possible for you, really finding that connection with your heart for what you want to do, who you want to be, what you want to co-create in your world, and what your life is going to be. What's it going to be about? How are you going to do that? As I look at these cards, that's kind of the message of this month, is really open up into what's possible. What's the big picture for you right now? What does it mean to be you? How can you be more in relationship with yourself? How can you be a better friend to yourself? Be really the person that you want to be. And how are you going to honor yourself without compromising, without selling yourself short or settling for less than what you want? while still understanding that we don't always get exactly what we want in the way that we want it to be. So knowing that this or something better for the highest good of all concerned is coming to me, and trusting that that is happening, so that if it doesn't look exactly the way you want it to be, the essence of it, the energy of it, is in alignment with what you want to create. So this is a really powerful, powerful message for really making a stand for who you are and what you're up to and what you're doing this year. So perfect time to be creating a vision board, maybe a dream drawing, connecting with a power animal that will be your guide for the year, or doing some other form of creating an ideal scene for what you want to create. Really just taking some time to tap into your heart of hearts, and what is it that that heart is wanting to express, and be the expression of that. So this is the jump start for becoming that expression of your heart in the world, brought to you by the eagle, the coyote, and the African elephant. So a quick one this month, it just is kind of nice and clear and concise. So go for it, go be powerful. Be a powerful advocate for yourself and your vision and who you are in the world, starting with yourself, and really honor that you deserve what you want to have, and you can have that, you can get it. So that's my January forecast. I hope it resonates with you. I'd love to hear what the animals are saying to you and how this is going to affect anything that you're doing in your life. And just FYI, January, I have 2 classes planned. One is a visioning class. This is the visioning that I do every year. And the other is Meet Your 2019 Power Animals. So this is an ally, your animal ally for the year, who's going to help you make it through whatever challenges that you have and help you keep focused on what you're up to. So those are both coming up in the month of January. They're both standalone classes, about 2 hours each on a teleconference, $35. Really straightforward, but really powerful way to start the year. So I hope you will join me for that. Have a beautiful month. I look forward to connecting with you back here again next month, or maybe in one of the classes. All right, have a great month.